Hi there, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something really important, getting your cadet safely to and from Missouri Military Academy. Whether your cadet is coming to MMA for the first time, heading home for the holidays, or going on a college visit, it all starts with a plan, a solid one. So let's walk through what you need to know to make travel smooth, safe, and stress-free for everyone. Let's begin with the furlough forms. These are essential to provide your cadets travel plans, and you'll find them in the parents section of the MMA website. You'll need to fill out a form when your cadet is arriving at MMA for the start of the semester, heading out for Thanksgiving, winter or spring furloughs, or departing at the end of the year. And yes, you'll also need them for college visits and other special requests, medical or family related. Now, here's the thing, submitting these forms on time is really important. It helps the MMA team plan transportation, ensure safety, and keep everything running smoothly. When forms are late or missing, it can cause delays, added stress, and sometimes even extra fees. So, a good rule of thumb, the earlier, the better. Let's talk flights. For major furloughs, make sure to stick to the flight windows the Academy shares for each. Those time windows are not suggestions. They're mandatory guidelines to support cadet safety. Refer to the appropriate furlough forms on the website for the flight windows for each furlough. For all other travel, book flights that fall between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time and use either STL St. Louis Lambert or COU Columbia Regional Airport. Following the posted time windows keeps cadets and our drivers off the road late at night and in the early morning hours, giving a 2-hour travel time before/after flight times. Thank you for supporting this important safety and security measure. One more thing about scheduling your cadet's flight. For all flights, avoid scheduling anything that requires overnight travel. It's not worth the risk. One quick but critical note, real ID. It's now required for all commercial flights, so make sure your cadet's ID is updated before their next trip. For our international cadets, your passport will meet this requirement, so you're all set. All right, it's time to talk uniforms. When your cadet is traveling, they need to wear the official MMA travel uniform so they are easily identifiable to chaperones and staff during travel. That means a maroon MMA polo, khaki trousers, a black belt, black socks, and clean running or leather shoes. They can wear an MMA baseball cap if they like, but that part is optional. Just remember, this uniform is for travel only. It's not for general leave. For families with new cadets arriving soon, here's a quick travel tip to make arrival day go as smoothly as possible. New cadets who don't yet have their academy uniforms should travel in khakis and a collared polo type shirt, preferably maroon. This makes it easier for our transportation team to identify them during pickup and ensure everything runs efficiently. Parents and guardians should also make sure to send in a current photo of their cadet along with the arrival form. That photo helps our team recognize and safely transport each cadet when they arrive. And one more helpful step for that new cadet arrival, send an email to our transportation staff letting them know what your cadet will be wearing during travel. Between the khakis, maroon shirt, photo, and email communication, you'll help ensure your cadet's journey to campus is safe, organized, and stress-free. Before your cadet heads back to campus, take a moment to check their luggage. Please make sure there's no extra food, no civilian clothes, and absolutely no contraband. Bags will be inspected when they arrive to campus. Is your cadet flying into St. Louis? If yes, here's what they'll need to do. If they arrive at Terminal 1, they should look for the Missouri Military Academy welcome table near baggage claim, typically close to the USO or the airport information booth. If they land at Terminal 2, they'll need to take the free airport shuttle located just outside Exit 10 at Terminal 2. Terminal 1 is the first stop on the shuttle. Academy staff will be waiting at the welcome table with signs and banners near baggage claim, ready to greet them. Now, if your cadet is flying as an unaccompanied minor, there are a few extra details to keep in mind. Know what the airline definition of an unaccompanied minor is for the airline your cadet is flying. Doing so helps you avoid unnecessary fees. Please note that an additional $120 will be assessed to your cadet's account for MMA's service of picking up an unaccompanied minor. Check with your airline provider to see about their unaccompanied minor policies and fees as well. Southwest Airlines has the lowest age for unaccompanied minors. If your cadet needs an MMA chaperone to take him to or from his gate, please schedule flights to arrive after 10 a.m. and before 5 p.m. If arranged in advance, chaperones will meet cadets traveling as minors directly at their flight gate. Airlines require at least one person to be named a point of contact for your unaccompanied minor. Notify the airport or list within your purchased tickets that Major James Putker is the primary contact for your cadet. For the secondary contact, indicate that any MMA staff member with an appropriate Academy ID can assist. Please include both points of contact to ensure a smooth transition at the airport. This gives flexibility, allowing any available MMA staff member to pick up your son upon arrival. And finally, just a few extra tips to help things go smoothly. Be sure to check the airline's policies on unaccompanied minors before you book. Use your cadet's correct legal name on all travel forms, book early whenever possible, and if something goes amiss, like a delay, just reach out to MMA. We're here to help. If you have questions or if something's unclear, don't hesitate to get in touch. You can email us at transportation@MissouriMilitaryAcademy.com or call 573-581-1776, extension 429. We're here to support you and to make sure your cadet's travel experience is a good one from start to finish. Thanks so much for listening and safe travels.